Greetings, Geechlings, Geechenbra. I'm here with my live reactions of chapter 21 and 22 of Mob Psycho 100, and just for future reference, I don't know how long it'll go. I'm dropping reviews because since my grandmother's come home after her fall and everything, my recording time is very sporadic and limited, and I just I'm giving you a heads up. I'll do the best I can, but I'm going to try and record up as many of these as I can so that at least there's some daily content that I can easily get out there. But anyway, alright, chapter 21. Urabanchou of Salt Mid. I guess that would be Mob. Okay, there's the class president, or council. Today's meeting will focus on the details of executing the big cleanup. Yeah, what is the big cleanup? Getting rid of the delinquents? I really didn't think too much about it other than that. Do you have any interesting suggestions? I think I have an instruction. I think having an instruction is important. What? The involvement of the student council is inevitable. Don't forget that our school's reputation is on the line. We need to find the perfect balance. We should determine a primary target as soon as possible. Okay, this is what I came up with. Take a look at the synopsis first. Big cleanup, and the rest of it has not been translated. Okay, next page, we see the Psycho Helmet Cult poster. They're still looking for him. Weird they can't find him. But I guess that's part of the joke, isn't it? Is that he's like a background character kind of thrust in the front, so he just blends in still. Okay, we have, I forget her name. I swear I mess up her name all the time. But I've never been good with names, and all these new names just kind of get thrown in there. Here we have put all the information on this poster. Now let's start with today's meeting. Oh, so wait, what? Oh, she was just randomly looking at that poster. Maybe that has nothing to do with the cleanup. I thought they were making the poster, and maybe they are. We, the Psycho Helmet Cult, have to think of a brand and a mascot for our group. I'm open for any suggestions. Oh, what is going on here? The cult is at the school? There's something else I'd like to ask first. About our leader. Have you found out anything about him? Well, not yet. She's shaking her head. She obviously knows who it is. Is she infiltrating the club for information, even though she's probably the most informed person? There were many guys who claimed to be our leader, of course. They're all imposters. You definitely made the right call to let me find him, since I'm the one who was the closest to him the other day. Okay, that's why. There have been new reports of people witnessing paranormal activities caused apparently by our leader. We are already doing our best with the investigations. We need to make our leader come in contact with the Psycho Helmet Cult in the near future. I think it's in everybody's interest if we are well prepared for the arrival of our leader. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a cult. Of course, that's a lie. I always knew his true identity. But Mob-kun isn't the type of guy who'd like to be worshipped. The cult might get disbanded at this rate. That would be a shame. It has just started to get interesting. The cult is gaining more passionate followers as we speak. For now, I'll let Mob-kun be their star. It's still too soon for him to meet his cult. Foo. Okay, so she is playing this club, it seems like. Unless I've just misinterpreted. You think it's too soon? No, we have to make a move now. Okay, we got Oni going. We lost that Hanazawa guy from Black Vinegar Mid who wiped the floor with us. People have lost all respect for Devil's Tenka. We can't let them look down on Salt Mid's Bancho. So, is he the Bancho then? Oh wait, he. They weren't saying like special Bancho. Never mind. I got confused. But you can't just let somebody take over your Bancho title. I don't think there's anyone who could replace Onigawara-san. Onigawara-san, his name just does not roll with me. Onigawara-san was keeping the other schools in check. I guess that's true. I can't just let someone become your boss, and that's why we'll use the same Urabanchou system. That's what I was thinking of. As Black Vinegar Mid. I'll still be your Bancho that way. But we still have a Urabanchou on our side. He'll be the number one from now on. I'll be number two. If you can find somebody, and I mean I doubt Mob would really play along too well. The purpose of the Uraban is to be the symbol of power. If we lose against some school, he's our trump card. That Uraban of Black Vinegar Mid beat me. Have you even checked up on Tenru lately? Because I don't think he's a problem anymore. And the guy who beat their Uraban is from our school, that's for sure. We couldn't witness it though. Is there someone that strong in our school? No idea, but he's got to be one tough motherfucker. Yeah, we need to make him our Uraban. Let's find him. Okay. Okay, now we're in the fitness club. I call it fitness club. It's just easier. Anything to stick in my head, you know? Black Vinegar Mid's Uraban. You mean that guy with brown hair? He sent me flying. Wait. You mean Tenru has blonde hair? Or not blonde hair, brown hair? Huh, it was very light colored. He sent me flying with some amazing power. His muscles are quite something. What? Didn't you get back up and finish him off when he dropped you? Or dropped me? It wasn't me. Who was it? I know it's got to be someone from the Body Improvement Club. I'm not obliged to tell you. He is a gentleman who hates violence. Aw, they're protecting their butt. Well, I say buddy. More like their comrade, their clubmate. Being dragged into this fight, or that fight, was just a coincidence. Well, I arranged that. Oni, yeah, you. We were not interested in your squabbles or gaining status. Doing push-ups is much more fulfilling for us. I admit I have no idea how he managed to beat that guy with brown hair. Even I find it incredible. But he doesn't want to talk about it, so I will not ask him. Do not get him involved. Get out. It's about Mob-kun. Okay, and you got the telepathy club just kind of watching all this from the background playing cards. We didn't see a thing. Devil Tenja laid his eyes on Mob. That's no good. But Musashi Senpai made his point clear. Mob Senpai is so easily used by everyone. I've been saying that almost every chapter. What are they playing? Okay, it's a Joker card. Awakening Lab. Okay, so Ritsu, he's looking at that business card he was given. Isn't that Kageyama? Kageyama, your home isn't in that direction, right? Vice President Tokugawa, you live nearby? Yeah, what about you? Sometimes I just feel like walking around. Walking aimlessly? Yes. So, even someone like you has an interest like this. What do you mean by someone like me? I'm just a regular mid-schooler. I'm the utmost case of plain and simple. Not like your brother. There is no utmost case of plain and simple. I do wonder what reason you have for wanting to disguise yourself as plain and simple. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. Care to enlighten me? I'm talking about your ideal form of plain and simple. You're clearly way ahead of everyone in studying, sports, reasoning, and decision-making. No one would think you're just a first year. It's only natural our dear president feels challenged by you. Really? Maybe that's why he has, like, the bags under his eyes. It's like, I gotta beat this little scrub before he usurps me. But all the while, you're trying your darndest to avoid sticking out. Even if you don't want to, your excellence will still attract attention of others, which is why you want to divert your attention to someone else. Nothing within the student council escapes me. Kageyama Ritsu-kun. Why, is that a thing in Japanese where they just, or in Japan, sorry, where they just say their whole name all the time? Because this gets very infuriating to read that way. Do not imitate your brother. Oh, he gets it. And he shook. Your psychic power. Use my facility. Now he's crumpling up the business card. Kageyama-kun, you fell again. Oh, so did they have some kind of mental connection there for a second? Because he crumpled and then Mob literally crumpled on the ground. This is just free exercise. If running is too hard for you, then you don't need to force yourself. They're supportive. I like that. Even though he's weak as a baby kitten. Buh. I'm okay. I just tripped. Looks like your stamina is increasing. Okay, and he's up to 4% right now. Alright. Yes, load the next page, please. Okay. Chapter 22, Awakening Lab. You heard about Salt Mid's Uraban. What's that? Some dude who's super strong. Heard he wiped the floor with black vinegar Mid's Uraban. Who's supposed to be invincible? Why do they even have to say middle school? Why don't they just say the base name? Black vinegar and salt. I mean, you know. I think context will cover the rest. Black vinegar lost to salt. See, he gets it. That's going to change the power balance. Speaking of black vinegar's Uraban, I heard he's a monster that can punch a person 5 meters away. And someone... That's what, 15 feet? If I'm doing conversion right? And someone completely torched that monster. He might be the strongest mid-schooler in Spice City. He's got to be Salt Mid's Uraban, right? Shh. Fuji-san is coming. Ah, Fuji-san. Good day. Hello. Who's Fuji-san? I don't recall the... Good lord. Miso... Oh, this wasn't even at Salt. This is a Miso school. Fuji is... Is he even a middle schooler? Good lord, he is a mountain of a child. Okay. What were you saying? Who's the strongest in Spice City? Of course, Fuji-san. We were talking about how awesome Urabanchou Fuji-san is. Not just Spice City, the strongest in the whole country. You're lying. Prepare for some punishment. Okay, and he just knocked out 3 of them. No, more of them. Ugh. The guy's already sitting on one of them. Insult to injury. I know who you were talking about. Salt Mid's Uraban. White tea poison? What is it? Wearing a white t-shirt and looking lumpy. But when you let your guard down, bam, you're done for. Using everything he can to beat his opponents like a slow-acting poison. But that kind of cheap tricks won't work on me. I'll beat white tea poison. Where's the poison coming from? I mean, I could understand the white tea part, but... Okay, bean sauce mid. Okay. Saya! I'm Kenzaki of second year, and I've finished off 30 of you. Okay, we have a Jet Li looking motherfucker up in this piece. I am Bean Sauce Mid's new Bancho. You were really strong, Kenzaki. Okay, and that's the former Bancho. But I've met someone even stronger than you before. What? that panel, it's just like in a 70s kung fu movie. Or even a 60s, I guess. Also Speed Racer. It's Black Vinegar Mid's secret weapon. He completely destroyed me. I can't even take my revenge. Oh, and they're talking about Tenru. And recently that guy's been beaten. He's probably stronger than you. It's Salt Mid's Urabanchou. His name is White Tea Poison. Why is that name sticking? Well, I guess he was wearing his, like, gym uniform, wasn't he? Sounds good. If I beat White Tea Poison, I'm the strongest, which means I have to prepare for the duel. Need to train a bit. Okay, pasta soup mid. What? Pasta soup? I guess noodle soup in a way. My next target is salt mid. Mayo mid. White Tea Poison is mine. Okay, we're seeing the bonchos of other schools. Soy sauce mid. Chance to stand out. That one's wearing a face mask. That is a very common thing I see in manga. Then the like triple mohawk hairstyle on that one guy, and the other one's just kind of plain. I know about it. You're a White Tea Poison. Wait, what? What is Oni talking about? What poison? So you're not. Oh yeah, he doesn't know who Mob is. I forget. I was like, what, how is it? Why is he going around asking people randomly? Okay, I didn't know about it. You're White Tea Poison, right? Yep, he's just going person to person. Onigawara-san is looking for the Uraba. Other schools caught wind of this as well. I think they might cause some trouble soon. In order to strengthen Salt Mid, we have to find White Tea Poison. He appeared out of nowhere and took care of Black Vinegar. It says Vid, which is a mistake. It's Mid. This unknown Uraba of Salt Mid made his debut. Rumors about him have been spread amongst punks of all schools. We've seen that. That would have actually been a good thing, and then showing the bonchos of other schools. And that's why delinquents are one reason why the society isn't stable. They have a bad influence on the school, and their own life doesn't look very bright either. Okay, we're at the council meeting. So why is the head of these punks allowed to walk freely? It's simple. Because he has a place here. Okay, and they have a picture of Oni on the table. The world treats them so nicely. They're spoiling him. We could become an overly large piece of garbage if you cannot recycle. Okay, that's an interesting way of looking at it. Usually you just stop at the trash analogy and just end it there. But no, we go recycling. If we can't make use of you, well, you're just trash. That's why delinquents should be our first target for the big cleanup. I was kind of right. We get rid of the most obvious ones first. But this plan you came up with, the execution seems problematic. And they misspelled execution. Are you afraid the punks might pay you back? Don't worry, I will cover you in that case. What is he capable of, the president? I don't... Cover? Don't you mean stop them? Yeah, if they hurt me, the student council president, they'll get expelled from school. Oh. I think I'll go smoothly. Or it'll go smoothly. If you follow the script, they'd never think we'd do this. So, who will execute it? So what? they're just gonna like pick fights with the delinquents, and it's like, hit me, fight me, and then 2 minutes later, it's like, hey, he hit me, principal. It's like, expel his ass. Is that it? And within a day, they'd all be beaten to a pulp and in the hospital, and then the plan just stops. So who will execute it? If we screw up, this might end ugly. Yeah, like all your faces. I'd like to volunteer. I don't mean that their faces are actually ugly, but they will be after they try doing it the way I just said. But I might stand out too much. Yeah, with those bags under your eyes. If you need to distract Onigawa-ra, I can do it. You're no good either. Wait, isn't that the vice president? You know, Tokugawa, you emit too much pressure. Well, that one scene, yeah, I used it as a thumbnail. He does exude pressure. We can't afford provoking the punks to that point they start a fight. We can't talk to them directly. Okay, so maybe my idea wasn't right. How about you, Kageyama-kun? Yeah, what ideas does he have? Hold on, Kageyama-kun's only a first year. You cannot allow him to do something this morally questionable. I thought he'd be perfect, but you're right. Oh, he's challenging him to try and get rid of him. Maybe. We can't be too bold. You're a modest head boy, after all. You need to find something else, then. Modest? Please let me think about it. Sometimes you can really tell that he's Mob's brother with some of these expressionless faces. I really want to change myself. Wait, is he going to try and awaken psychic powers by going to that lab? Awakening lab. That's the place. Fortress Spice. Isn't this an apartment? I knew it, it's nothing. It's too fishy. Time to leave. Oh, Kageyama-kun. Okay, it's Mr. Weird Jacket. And his undershirt of eyeballs. He grabbed him, now he's shaking it. You really came. You have no research facility. You lied when you said you're artificially enhancing psychic powers. If you see what what my research is about, you'll understand. Come on, step in. I'm going to call the police. Yeah. Okay, they're going into 101 apartment room. Well, welcome to the Awakening Lab. Okay, it's a lot more impressive than I would have thought. Is the apartment building just kind of a front? What is this place? Isn't this an apartment? I bought the apartment and redesigned it. Okay. I have hired neuroscientists to do their work here. This is the first floor. Upstairs is the experimental area. Experiment? Espers can show their powers there. Espers. So, there really are? Yes, others besides you. This is going to go bad for him when he finds out. Now we're complete. This looks like 12 floors, but it's only 4 floors. This is the second floor. Come in. How big are the floors then? Good lord. Okay, Tomi-san, over there. Okay, Mob and Tomi are like just sitting on a bench. What, you found an Esper? Who? No, don't you think his hair looks funny? Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's not the only thing weird about him. And she bopped him. This isn't a game. I'm really doing my best here. Oh, I read that in the wrong inflection, sorry. I don't always have time to come with you, Mob-kun. Don't waste any time. Unless you find a telepath today, we're not going home. You can't find someone like that within a day. No telepaths even exist. Or do telepaths even exist? I mean, you use telepathy. Or not telepathy, telekinesis. And we've seen other instances, kind of other powers. So, probably. Sending messages with their mind, reading someone's mind. Sounds like a fantasy to me. Say what? Making objects fly in the air also sounds like a fantasy, you know. If Mob-kun can do something like that, then telepaths must exist too. So it makes reasonable sense anyway. If someone as cute and smart as I exist, everything's possible. I disagree on that one. If you put it like that, people really have different perspectives. Okay, back at the lab. Trying to predict cards. I've seen that trick. That girl's an Esper. She's asked to choose the marked card. Oh yeah, I got it right. Bravo. How's the ratio? From 1,000 times, she can get 60% right. That's it. Well, that's amazing. Only 1 of 10 cards is the correct one. Having a success rate of over 50 is clearly amazing. Kageyama-kun, don't you want to try? Okay, he's going to try and pick a card. Over here? This one. Okay, let's see if he got a dud. Okay, and now for real. Kageyama-kun, it's pointless if you need a second run. Yay, I got it right again. Did they even move the cards? There's no problem if you cannot guess the cards right. That only means this isn't your kind of psychic power. Okay, I was wondering if it was going to be like that because, I mean, what? Why just the one test? She can't bend spoons either. Choosing correctly from a number of objects is her only ability. Kageyama-kun, you can bend spoons, right? I know there are some occult shows on TV with guests who can do that, but it's not the same. Wait. If it's on TV, TV magic? Except you, there are 5 other kids who are being tested. Other kids? Look, they are playing video games over there. Let me introduce you. If they're not playing them with telekinesis and just like doing this over the controller and it being like joysticks just going it's like it ain't psychic. It's like I'm changing the channels and cheating. Wait a second. Why are all of them children? For what cause are you researching psychic power? And how do you intend to control and enhance psychic power anyway? I am the son of a certain businessman. I am nobody. I'm not really a person worth mentioning. I have money and I have time, but... Oh, so he's an heir that just wants to do something weird to fill his time. It's not something I want to do. It's something I want to become. Why not work for your dad's company and actually become something that, I guess. I don't know, because I don't know if this would go anywhere for you, dude. Living beings live to live or leave their genes behind. That's the most basic instinct for anyone, right down to their cells. Good work work, income, love, and studying. These are all just methods to accomplish that, but your environment won't change. So that's the reason you want to push the study on up on espers? Yeah, I have no interest of making science or human culture progress. I just want to become an Esper. That's why I funded this facility. I see, it's just a childish dream of a good-for-nothing adult. His argument makes no sense, but I kinda understand. This man named Misu Uri. He sounds like a certain self-proclaimed psychic. Wait. What? Oh, wait. Misu Uri is the name of this dude, the one who's the head of the lab. Okay. And he's reminded of Mob's buddy, teacher, whatever, you know, Reagan. Let's get to the point. Do you have any results? Just hearing about it isn't enough. I need a sip. You're here to earn some pocket money too. Hey mister, you brought another one? Okay, we're meeting some of the other psychics. Pretty amazing how many he can find. So, what ability do you possess? Because the Misura... Wait, what was it in the last panel? Because I think... Oh, okay, so it did have 2 U's. Okay, I thought one of the letters had been substituted. Misura group is using all resources to track rumors and informations. Most grown-up espers are just fraudsters. But rumors are kids are often true. That's how we found you and the real deal. Let me introduce you. The espers I have found. You really didn't do much background information on his appearance, did you? Okay, we got that girl from before, 2 nerds, a dude taking center stage, looks like he's straight out of a 70s manga, and then kind of just a regular dude on the far end. Hoshino Takashi, telekinesis. Okay, that's 70s dude. Kurosaki Rei, extrasensory perception. Okay, that's the one we've met before. Asahigo, pyrokinesis. Okay, that's the regular looking dude. Nerd number 1 with round glasses. The Shiratori brothers, Daichi and Kaito, both have telepathy. Okay. What, do they just talk back and forth to each other? And, like, maybe they can bounce back the information and it's like a supercomputer effect. I don't know. That'd be cool. It won't happen, but that would be cool. And this is Kageyama Shigeru-kun. Please get along well. Nice to meet you, everyone. What did Misura-san tell you to do? I'm not a bad guy. I've treated them very well, you know. No need to be overly cautious. The mister really just wishes he could possess psychic powers. 3,000 yen per hour, all you need to do is show him your power for a bit. The rest is just playing games. 3,000? I mean, Mob was only getting 300, so 10%. Good lord. Be it that this is probably paying a lot more than I would say average. The truth is, Kurosaki-san over here has already improved her ability over the course of picking cards. So I was thinking, maybe espers can stimulate and enhance their powers if they are in contact with another. I believe that's the key of awakening. Well, I could understand that if it's someone with the same power, because it'd be like, hey, I can do this, what can you do? And then you compare notes, and then you, like, how did you you're better than me, so how did you reach that level? And then you become rivals when you equal out. I'm not like them. I'm no esper, but this facility to make Mashura-san's dream come true, I'm also interested in it. Since birth, I've set this basis as my goal. What if just bending a spoon? There. Okay, now we're back with Mob and Tomi. A guy with funny hair? An esper. He looks like the vice president in that panel. A grown-up esper? Okay, and he's completely covered. But what is this feeling? He creeps me out. Sorry, Tomi-san. My mistake. Mob-kun, don't you think that guy's hair is really weird? Oh, now she's getting... Wait, did he say that? No, that was her saying. So she's really gotten into that game. Okay. Well, that's the end of it for this video. Sorry if it ran a little long. I'm trying to be as concise and get my thoughts out there. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Keishan Prime, and I'll see you next time. Keishlings, roll out.